Well, in the summertime, there's no shortage of technology either. We've got some cool gadgets to show today.
We do. I hate it when you and I travel at the same time in the summer because then we have to split up the gadgets, and that was the case this summer.
I think I got the good deal. Well, let's start with the inside, your home or your office and keeping cool. This is something from Dyson, you know, the folks that make the cool vacuum cleaners. This is the Dyson Cool, their AM06 model, and as you can see, it's propellerless. It looks like something from the Jetsons.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And so how this works is something called a mixed airflow impeller. It's drawing air in through the base and then shooting it out through the top here. And because of the technology they're using, it's actually 75% quieter and it uses 40% less power. It's kind of weird because, you know, when you have a fan on, you can totally hear those propellers, and it's kind of unusual here because this thing is whisper quiet.
Yeah, I mean, saving that power is probably going to save you money over the long term, but this thing isn't cheap, and I'm probably going to stick with the traditional, you know, I'm a little bit more frugal.
Yeah, I mean, it is $300, but I mean, this thing is super cool and very quiet. It comes with a remote control, which is nice because you can control the fan and, you know, how it twists as well. The one downside is that most of the functionality of the fan is controlled from the remote control. Yeah. So you don't want to lose this thing because it doesn't really have it on the base.
I think look for future versions with an app built into it.
Oh, that would be cool. With your iPhone or your Android phone?
Well, I was camping, and while you were staying cool with that nice fan, and one of the things that you always want to bring with you when you go camping is a speaker system. So this is the Logitech, it's the X300. What I love about this little guy, it kicks serious sound. We were all sitting around the campfire, we were sitting on the dock, and it was powering enough music for everyone to really enjoy it. We also actually watched movies, and we used this as the sound system to watch the movies.
It's really amazing how these portable speakers have come along in the past couple of years. The sound in this thing is fantastic, and I like it because it's wireless as well, so it'll work with pretty well most smartphones out there, and the battery life was pretty good too.
Yeah, it's Bluetooth, and you know, the thing is, people always ask me what speaker system to get when they go traveling, so I would not hesitate to recommend this one. It's made by Logitech. The battery, if it does go out, well, I've got a solution for that as well, because I brought my little tiny charger. So this actually has a USB plug into it, which is a little battery pack that you can plug in here, and it'll charge devices when they run out of power. So we'll just try Mike's iPhone there. I have to turn it on.
Presto Kazinga.
But the cool thing about this device is that it's actually 3-in-1. It's called the Bracketron. Well, it actually acts, oh, you want to unplug that? Yep. It acts as a lantern as well. So when you're in your tent, you turn it on, it's got little LED lights, and it fires up light. Squish it down, you've got yourself a flashlight. This thing is ingenious. Okay. This was one of my favorite things that I brought on my camping trip. I was a hit.
Flashlights, this is like the granddaddy of flashlight. This is from Wicked Laser. We've brought their lasers on before. These things are super powerful. This is capable of outputting 4,100 lumens. I'm just gonna do this for a second here.
Don't break the camera.
I brought this camping, and I actually couldn't use it because it actually lit up the entire campground. People were telling me to turn my flashlight off.
Yeah. Do the demonstration.
Okay, so this is kind of cool. It's so powerful. Watch this here. I can put it up against some paper.
Now, we don't recommend trying this at home.
No, because you'll start fires, essentially. And, you know, you don't want to do this out in the wild either. But you can...
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Stop it now.
Why?
Because... Wow. That is insane.
This thing is awesome. So they recommend that you don't have this on for more than three minutes at a time because it's so powerful. Yeah. But I just love this thing. Like this, I will never let you have this.
I'm pretty sure you cannot buy this in Canada either.
You can get it online.
Yeah, you can probably buy it online.
Remember when we first started bringing in their, you know, their laser pointers?
Yeah.
We actually had to have them ship them over in pieces because I don't think it was fully legal to have them send the full. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's a certified by Canadian standards there or something. Speaking of emergency, if a fire goes off, everyone should have an emergency kit in their house, and this is a device that I'm going to definitely add to mine. It can also work on those summer camping trips as well, but I love this. It's called the Lucci, and it's from Empower.
Lucy.
Sorry, Lucci. Well, it depends on if you're Italian, right? We call it the Lucci.
You were way not Italian.
So this is actually kind of cool because it actually inflates. You can see here, just like one of those little things you wear on your arms or whatever. You blow this thing up.
You wear floaty?
Yeah,
floaty. That's cool.
And it's got an LED light source that's around the bottom there. I don't know if you can get in and take a look at that, but if I press the bottom here, it lights up. It's got a little reflective surface on the bottom here, so it actually creates a lantern. What I love about this thing is it's completely solar powered. So
don't have to worry about batteries.
Don't have to worry about batteries. Just put it in the sunshine for a couple hours, turn it on, and you've got yourself a nice little lantern. And again, I think this would be amazing to put into a emergency kit. One of the reasons why is because when I take the air out of it, it packs down to just about nothing.
Well, last but not least, and speaking of emergencies, this is a cell phone from Spare One, and this is something that you'd want to keep on a camping trip as long as there's cell reception around, or even in your car glove compartment. And this is used for emergencies, and it's powered by a lithium-ion battery from Energizer. And the cool thing is if you don't use it, it'll actually store for up to 15 years, which is nice because you don't want to be in an emergency and want to use your phone and you can't.
Yeah, it literally comes with a piece of tape that you pull out to engage the battery.
So again, very basic cell phone, but it is unlocked as well. So if you are traveling, this is a great thing to take. Traveling, you can actually put a SIM card in another country, as long as it's part of the appropriate GSM network, and use this as a regular cell phone as well. But this is something I actually have in my glove compartment of my car.
Yeah, and if you don't put the SIM card in it, as Mike mentioned before, you can actually make emergency calls in it. You don't actually need the SIM card to make that call.
It also has a little LED flashlight on here, and again, a great safety tool for when you're out traveling. So as you can see, a lot of great summer gadgets here, some safe, not so safe, and when you do start that fire, you can use the phone to call for help.
I don't know, do you hear fire trucks coming? Studio okay?